Yeah, so we're going to go meet Steph. I haven't seen Steph now for bloody hell, maybe 6 months after our massive cycle across America. So we normally catch up down in Taunton and just do 10-20 miles on the bikes, bit of a shakeout, catch up. Looking forward to it, to be honest, even though it is a bit wet. You know what they say, if it's not raining, it's not training. It gives me inner strength to think, you know, when I go through any struggles, you know, I think of Steph and just, I tell myself to man up, you know, just get a grip and carry on.
Yeah, you getting on?
You're good, you?
Yeah.
At the gym, they've got the Rise Cafe, which is part of the gym.
Oh, look, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's go get a healthy option instead.
Yeah, they do some mean protein shakes there.
Yeah.
There's some food there as well, so if you want to go and grab a bite to eat, we'll do that.
Yeah, because it's not going to be a proper workout, is it?
Yeah.
No?
Doing a full routine today.
Huh? What? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Scotland River. I'm talking about Scotland. Yeah, it's kind of the worst cycle I've ever done.
Just look at the state of my face on there. It's been absolutely battered by it's like tiny bits of hail.
Yeah.
But it was horizontal, wasn't it? And it was coming in that fast. The family were getting shocked, and you couldn't even see. Like glasses, just you could see the difference in my face, how swollen it was.
You know, that was our final prep for the cycle, for the American cycle, which was 2,400 miles.
Yeah.
But it is now the contrast from that, gone from hail to glorious sunshine.
A friend fixed it that one of his guys that will take us around. So that was our day off, wasn't it? The first day off.
Yeah.
So organised for us to go to the rodeo and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
And obviously we were in the cowboy shop in Pinedale, so we all see all rigged up. And then a picture of the cowboys. This bloke just rocks up on his e-bike, but it had like a funny little children's seat thing on the back. And obviously we wanted to go to, what's it called? Sun Pies or whatever, it's that place that everybody goes to afterwards. We met all the cowboys, remember?
Yeah.
And he's like, and then somehow they managed to get me on this little child seat on the back of this e-bike so I don't have to walk into the town. I think it was boring it, and we stopped this little light and this people everywhere. He was like, oh, I'm going to Sun Pies, are you coming? It's like, people like, no. It's like, well, losers.
Yeah, and he's folded his legs up, so the sole of his shoe is where his chin is. So it's on this, you can imagine on this e-bike, he can fly in and then his legs are up here. People must be like, a glance with his cow, and he's got cowboy boots, so I can't get the picture up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. Like, where are you going? I got this. He goes like, Sun Pies, you going? He's like, no, not tonight. No. It was a good night, wasn't it?
Be blurred after. Oh yeah. A lot of people think, right, I used to be in, say, the Royal Marines. That is now my life. I'm not slating anyone that does that. The community is amazing outside of it. I'm just like, I loved it, I enjoyed it, I probably would have stayed in, but you know what, now I want to move on to something else, because now, what can I give to my wife, my kids, and I think that's always going to be for me anyway, that element, driving for the family.
Such a good point, isn't it? It's like if you stop anchoring yourself to the past, you're limiting yourself in a way, aren't you?
Yeah.
And it's like, because that's no longer your life. So why try and live something that that's no longer your life anymore? So you're limiting yourself to what you can go on and do. But if you just kind of let go and just go, actually, I've got all of this ahead of me that you can kind of, It's realizing that life doesn't stop because I'm disabled. It's like the things that I'm doing now, I enjoyed doing before. I was never a gym queen, otherwise I would join the Royal Marines. No, I was never really a gym queen, but obviously I enjoyed fitness, I enjoyed cycling, I enjoy all the things that I do now. But just because I'm injured doesn't mean that has to stop. And I think just because guys are disabled doesn't mean that they can't go and cycle the length of America or climb Everest or whatever. So if that was a goal that you had before, then don't let your disability stop you, because, well, life doesn't stop. You know, imagine if I let life stop. It's very missold to people, because generally now we know life in general, like social media, whatever, you only see the end product. You don't see the months and years of dedication that's gone into something. And I think what a lot of charities do is they show somebody the finished article. Like for example, they could show the cycling that we did last year, but they wouldn't show the King Alfred's, like how I was in a wheelchair for a month afterwards, and like the training that's gone in and the years it took. And that's the reality. And it's like, so a lot of guys are freshly injured, they see the glory of doing what we did last year, and remember we cycled America, and they think, oh, I want to achieve that. It's like you almost become defined by what's happened to you. That's what you're defined by. Oh, this is Stephan, he was blown up and blah, blah, blah. So actually, no, I want to be known as, this is Stephan, he cycled the length of America, or this is Stephan, he's a dad of 4 children. It's just being known for something other than
the usual.
what I'm injured. Yeah.
I reckon I could have stayed in easy and they would have not welcomed it, they would give me a job and the rest of it. But going into the gym, seeing the guys go on jobs and operations, and then asking, how are your legs, how's injuries? I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be known for that. That's your career summed up. So I had a choice to kind of leave, and I thought, you know what, let's start something new.
I do have a chip on my shoulder because I had a lot of unfinished business, really, because obviously I didn't leave the military by choice. It was forced upon me, and I think I still have the same drive that I did back then as well, because obviously, I planned my whole career in the military and where I was going to go and so on, and I think there's still an element of, there's still like sense of achievement that I didn't reach, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And nobody outside cares. And nobody outside knows that. Yeah. So it's like, so who are you? No, well, I was in the forces. Oh, okay, well, good for you, mate. That's it.
Right. So it always takes the time.
Yep.
Right.